I'm honored, and I'm also more honored that because, what we're talking about is so important and so meaningful that we're able to have this much anticipation and so many people want to go see it and are talking about it. That's what I'm grateful for.
And you had a key part in bringing it to the big screen. How did this all come to be?
Here's this name of this writer that cut through. That was interesting to me because in older generations, everybody was listening to the same radio shows,
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a Hollywood drama that's got everyone talking. It's a messy, complicated situation involving Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and the highly anticipated movie adaptation of It Ends With Us. What started as a seemingly inspiring project has turned into a full-blown legal and public relations war. We're talking accusations of inappropriate behavior, power struggles, and a massive online counteroffensive that's shaking things up. Get ready, because this is juicy. For months, the narrative was largely controlled by Blake Lively. She painted a picture of a difficult and uncomfortable experience on set. According to her side, Justin Baldoni, the star and producer of the film, allegedly overstepped boundaries, disregarded her creative input, and created a toxic environment. These allegations gained significant traction, with many people publicly supporting Blake. She was seen as the victim, struggling against a powerful figure in the industry. But then, boom, Justin Baldoni dropped a bomb, a comprehensive website filled with legal filings, behind-the-scenes footage, and text message screenshots. This wasn't just a denial, it was a full-scale rebuttal, challenging Blake's version of events point by point. He's claiming this is the raw data, intended to remove any confusion and show his side of the story. A smear campaign is mentioned, suggesting this wasn't organic but planned. The website highlights Justin's passion for the It Ends With Us story. He asserts that a particular publication collaborated with Blake and Ryan Reynolds to publish a heavily slanted piece for her part. Blake portrayed herself as a star who was thrust into uncomfortable, even humiliating situations during filming.
Wrong. Yeah. And they said, so you were the choice, but the network said that your eyebrows would be too distracting.
Oh,
what?
Oh, no.
And then they went so what can we do about your eyebrows?
One of the most serious accusations from Blake was that Justin ignored established boundaries during intimate scenes. She implied there were no professional guidelines in place. But Justin's evidence includes internal production emails and schedules that show an independent consultant was hired. Daily check-ins occurred, and multiple production members were present if anyone felt uncomfortable. He also calls to attention that the timestamps don't match the edited text referenced by Blake's team. It's a classic case of he said, she said, but with a trove of digital artifacts that muddy the waters in a major way. The text messages are the heart of this. Justin claims they show Blake making last-minute demands, insisting on rewrites, and even hinting at boycotting press events if her creative vision wasn't met.
It's a bit of a tough adjustment in our house, but it's good. I mean, I have two other daughters, so my oldest is very into the baby, but my middle child, not so much. But we're thinking of keeping her.
Does she play with her? What does she think?
Well, she sort of pretends to play with her. So in the beginning, our oldest is loving on her, and she's very maternal, and then our middle daughter is just keeps away from her.
He suggests Blake actively shaped and, in some cases, overshadowed everyone else involved. It seems he was meticulously documenting everything, anticipating this very scenario. A funny anecdote and a voice note is played to show a more collaborative side of Justin.
I was testing for a show that ended up actually getting picked up and doing very well, and I was one of two people, maybe, and then I get a call from my managers and my agent. They were both on the line, which means it's something serious. Right. Either you got the job or there's something wrong.
It's definitely a lot of drama. Let's not forget Ryan Reynolds. Rumors have swirled that he confronted Justin about perceived slights against Blake. Justin's team is arguing that the power dynamic was never in his favor. Ryan's global fame and Blake's Hollywood clout created a climate where Justin felt he had to tread very carefully. He's essentially claiming he was dealing with a powerful couple dictating production decisions. There was also a meeting at Ryan and Blake's place in which Justin felt singled out and pressured. Now, Blake is reportedly in crisis mode. She seemingly never anticipated Justin would have so much documented proof or that he'd release it publicly.
It's based on a beautiful, really important book, and it's about a young woman named Lily who confronts the generational cycles in her life and breaks them and ends the circle. And I hope people find it inspiring, and yet also, you know, it's a film about a heavy topic. It's about domestic violence.
Will she attempt another legal maneuver? Will she try a new PR strategy? The question is, will the public buy it? Justin's move has turned this situation colossal, and the potential fallout for both their careers is huge. So, what do you think? Whose side are you on? Do you believe Blake's initial narrative, or does Justin's evidence change your perspective? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is a complex story with a lot of moving parts, and I'm really curious to hear your opinions. And that's all for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date on all the latest Hollywood drama, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Also, ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future updates.